this is the Days of Alrest once again, with Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Where we last left off, we literally woke up stranded on a planet that we have never been on before, guided only by a character named Elma. So now, we're gonna try and work our way through the shit that we have to go through before we get to the human colony. Now, I did do a little bit of work off-stream, so my character is a few levels higher than when we last saw her. So, yeah. Also, with me is my friend Serena.
Hi!
Yeah, don't mind her. She's just gonna be watching while she does her own thing. So, Ooh, what is this? Oh, gotcha. Here. Yeah, we'll do this. Now, I think there might be a way to do this without having to go to a station now, which is nice. Though I could be wrong. Ooh, what's this? Also, I remember on the original that when encountering treasure just like this, you had to repeatedly tap the A button, but now you have to hold it, which is already an improvement in my eyes.
Oh, but I like button mashing. That's much more fun.
I mean, you can if you want to, but still. Oh, and apparently from what I've heard from other players, there's a way to reload arts so that you don't have to wait for them to recharge in fighting, which is nice. Though I'm not sure how to do that just yet. I'm just gonna avoid these enemies so that I don't get randomly boxed into a corner by other animals that are slightly stronger than me, so...
Hey, monsters! Come over here! Come get me!
Okay, I am gonna get this one though, so... yeah.
Move in and strike. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
So I'm allowed to
Honestly, the combat's a little
What was that? You're a little glitched.
The combat was a little hard for me to understand.
I mean... yeah, but... With a little bit of practice, you'll be able to get it in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not super complicated.
as long as they're coming to
Oh.
us.
Well,
God dang it!
Shadow strike. Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Sliding slinger. Side slash.
Slit edge. Infuriate.
Upper hand.
Chrome armor.
Sliding slinger.
Slit edge.
Shadow
Cushion.
strike.
Hang in there. We've got a way to go.
We got him. Let's move.
alright, just gonna run behind this enemy. Here we go.
there yet?
We're getting there.
And now.
Hold up.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh no, the wolves from Twilight!
Grexes. And they're riled.
Oh man.
Well, can't all be easy, can it?
We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
No.
Well, too bad. Yeah, I know how to do this. I played the original.
On the Wii U.
Here they come.
Yep.
Flame grenade. We've got the first
Early
strike.
bird.
Take it in close.
Now it's my
Assault
turn.
hammer. Split edge. Now we're on business. Take the attacks to them. Infuriate. Chrome armor.
Appreciate it. Slide knife. Still went in and do some damage. Side
Well,
appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash. Shadow strike. Roger. Roger.
hold up.
Roger.
Oh, right.
Split edge. Now we're in business. Take the attacks to them.
Hee hee.
Infuriate. Flame grenade.
God, if I'm gonna be here, I might as well entertain myself.
Fair.
Split edge.
Alright, we got him.
Yay!
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I hate people. It's so basic.
What was that?
I hate the default outfit. It's so basic.
I mean, yeah, but... luckily you can change it if you get some stuff.
Also, are the crystals dangerous? Or,
What crystals? These?
yeah?
I don't know, actually. I don't think they're dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I always just thought that they're kind of like this planet's version of ice or something.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Oh.
I don't see those pretzels kind of look like rock candy and I want to eat it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Aw, why not?
You don't know what it'll taste like. Also, rock candy is made of a completely different substance that's only made to look like crystal.
Ew.
This cutscene never gets old for me.
Hey, Camilla.
Wow, tower's at 60%. Hmm.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA is our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift.
I love the look
Heading
of these
into the
cars in
unknown.
this game.
They don't have eyes.
Our native
Ew.
home was gone,
What do you mean
swallowed
cars
in a
don't
shroud
have
of
eyes?
light,
They never do.
and our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Okay, this music's fire.
I know, right? Boom. And that's the end of the
Attention, fan.
that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. No, I'm kidding.
What? Bro!
It's good to keep a record. I'm kidding.
Don't remind me that I'm gonna feel nostalgia for another Xenoblade game, man. Please don't do this to me.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Okay, Mina Ashido.
What, who?
Mina Ashido. You know, My Hero Academia.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Fire's acid.
Brave
Yeah,
citizens of
Caitlin
Los
Glass.
Angeles. Good day.
Yeah, I know that
This is
she
your
voiced a
Director
character in
General,
that anime,
Mauricio
but
Song.
I never remember her name.
Today, I once again come to you with news I am
Yeah,
truly delighted to
one.
share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director
As
General?
part of my
Since
initiative
when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters, I stand here truly
Ah.
humbled and grateful.
From political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA
Irina.
Chopper Kid!
I
Nice
love
work
these
out
two.
there, ma'am.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
You ain't Captain America!
The
Well,
three of
now.
us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew. This ain't
I was
Star
a
Wars.
colonel
I'm
and
kidding.
Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit.
Jesus, scared me.
Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No
Actually,
reorg will ever change
Serena,
that.
do you think maybe you can check
And that's
Twitch
not
and
about
see if
chain
the
of
volume's
command
good
either.
there?
It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for
Sure.
best ass kiss goes to...
Wait, yo.
Well, I'd
Chill.
remind you both the ma'ams aren't
What?
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
When?
Sorry, is my... I thought you were reacting to something loud. Like, is my audio okay?
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I'm
Okay.
just shocked at what Gwen said.
Ah.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
By the way, I think Irina's VA also
Right.
voices someone in
We should be
Genshin,
going
but
too.
I can't remember
The
who.
administrative district isn't far. That's where
I'll
you'll be
get up
calling
since you're
home.
so lazy.
For now, anyway.
Well, it's not that I'm lazy, it's just... I'm not really focused on that right now. What? Right. Okay. Let me at least get this guy
Really?
first. There we go.
Hey! Whew.
Uh-oh.
Incoming!
Jeez, Ben, thanks for making my ears bleed.
Sorry.
Incoming! Oh well, he's dead.
It's more money!
Monado girl.
Damn it!
Oh shit, Anjo!
What?
Yeah, don't you know the guy who voices Doug in this game is voiced by the same dude who voices Anjo?
You mean that a Pyro Abyss Collector?
Yeah. He also voiced a few NPCs in
He
Genshin
also
too.
did Satan? He did Satan?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and he was also the voice
You know
of
from
the...
Hell of a Boss?
What?
hell of a boss. He voiced Satan.
Really?
Yes, really? Look it up.
Alright. I will. Hold on.
Yeah, look it up.
I'm doing it right now. Just give me a minute.
Good.
Hold up. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Oh my god. Fuck me. Where is it? Hold on.
Polaroid.
Just give me a minute.
No, it's not you. I'm just looking at this cute painting.
Okay. Oh, Serena, that's not Patrick Seats. That's Patrick Page voicing Satan in Hell of a Boss.
Oh, but wait, I thought Patrick C also voiced Anjo.
No, he did. You just got the VAs mixed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade. Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
That's not a Skell, it's a
Don't mind it.
siren.
Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Hee hee hee. Oh yeah, another improvement from the original. You can actually add party members to your team without having to go to their individual locations first.
Oh, that is a real improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I hope we get to go around this place and not get interrupted by a cutscene.
You were saying? Hey, to be fair, this is literally just to take us to the upper level, so you can't really fault the game here.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. But there's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
Oh,
New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
is that?
If you're ever looking for
Yeah,
quiet time
cathedral.
alone,
Is that like
want
too
to
much?
relax and unwind with a good book,
Well,
that's the spot.
they gotta still have a
Right.
religion
The
somehow.
park is my favorite
Wouldn't be
place
humans
to just
other
zone out
if they
and chill.
didn't.
And
Well,
I'm Greek,
At least
so
a
he.
few,
the
so...
administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA.
Like I said, I'm Greek.
Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
What did I accidentally unleash?
I think you unleashed a drone.
I do not remember doing that in the original. Is this a new feature?
Maybe, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Hold up. Gesundheit.
I think I hit my toe. Ow!
There. It happens.
You dug the pity me. I'm just looking for my gallery and I feel so bad because I only completed did Xenoblade 2, but not 1 and 3. And now I'm starting with X, and I just feel so bad.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you're kind of glitching, Serena.
It's just a lot of games, that's all.
Yeah, I get it. But hey, if you ever want to, you can go back to them. Nothing's stopping you.
Procrastination.
Hey, I suffer from procrastination too.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I don't see an Aegis. Or a flesh eater.
Well,
or normal blades that look like either animals or humanoids or.
this isn't all rest, Serena.
Let me have this, Betsy! I just finished Xenoblade 2!
Hey, to be fair, give about 2 more years and maybe they'll announce Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition.
How long will that take?
I think I can answer that one.
Ooh? Hey, it's this guy.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Hello?
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive
Wait,
me.
I thought
You must be
Lynn's
weary from the...
middle name was Moja.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they mentioned her middle name when they were introducing her.
You didn't get where I was going with that?
I mean, I get it, but... I don't know.
Meh.
Anyway.
Stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
But I don't drink tea.
Well, nothing wrong with starting. I mean, we all gotta start somewhere.
I mean, I prefer to spill the tea, not drink it.
But that'd be a good waste of tea.
Metaphorically speaking.
Alright.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have
Something
only
to
been on this
touch on
planet
the
for what, 2
DLC,
months?
perhaps?
Well, not really DLC, but... And I say this because I think this is supposed to be included with the game, like, at launch. So...
It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma.
Wow. Knowing what happens at the end of the original game, this line kind of hits different.
Yeah, it kind of does.
What was that?
It does. It does hit different, Betsy. Also,
Yeah.
I remember when I was watching the original stream or the original game, you freaking trolled me.
You're right, I did.
You saw, you already knew the ending, but you didn't know that I knew the ending, but I didn't know you knew. So you lied to me, you liar.
I didn't lie. I just didn't know that's what you were talking about. But in hindsight, I did think playing along with it was kind of funny.
It was not funny. Not.
And
What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
oh yeah, and apparently I didn't get to do this in the original, but supposedly you can actually play as Nagi in this game.
Huh. I didn't think he'd be a playable character.
Yeah, I saw artwork of him wielding a huge ass katana in the original. Though I don't quite know how to unlock him just yet. And I do plan to go through all the side content in this game. Like, as much of it as I can. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yes,
I never
Project
did get to do
Exodus.
that in the original, but I do plan to here.
Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Which is funny because even though this is supposed to be set in an alternate timeline where the Zohar never made it to Earth, the Earth Life Colonization Project, well, the Earth Life Colonization Project, or, sorry, I already forgot how it said, the ECP, they actually do exist in the main Xenoblade timeline. Although the foundations for it happened completely different from how it happened here.
Hmm.
Yeah. Their goal was basically the same, though, to basically leave Earth and colonize different planets. And then over time it got changed into a different organization, but yeah. The only time it was ever mentioned by name in the main Xenoblade timeline was through radio dialogue in Xenoblade 3's DLC story. Purely just
Yeah,
as
I
an
was
Easter egg.
gonna bring up the radio.
Yeah, also
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, also, apparently, from what I've seen, some people were able to find cranes from Xenoblade X in that same cutscene from Xenoblade 3's DLC story.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were surrounded around the Beanstalk Tower.
Got it.
Hmm.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder how many of those ships actually did make it out of Earth's atmosphere and if they're even on other planets. Like, I would assume they are, but yeah.
See, as much as I know that you tend to theorize, maybe try not to pause on the screen too much.
Sorry?
Try not to pause on the home screen too much.
Well, see, I like to do that because I don't like interrupting cutscenes.
Oh, alright. I don't want to take too much time, but
You're fine.
sorry.
I get
The
it.
xenoforms found us again,
Not.
and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
The what?
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of
I have
humanity's
crippling
survival,
depression.
we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay then.
This place is very snazzy.
What, the barracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
You
about.
nerd.
Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up
What?
here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Originally, Skells were developed
That
as a
girl's
defensive measure
autistic.
to counter
I can
potential
tell.
alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
Aw, man.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Hell yeah.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Hey,
Anyway.
Ta-da! The Blade
Oh,
Scout
hey,
console.
we got bought. We got
When
bought.
the going gets tough, the tough go to the scout console. You know, to
What?
get tougher.
Don't worry about it.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
No.
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I want to customize my character. I want to get out of these threads.
Me too. Me too. What do we want?
Costumes!
What
So
do we
this
want?
street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hold on. Can we use this yet? Fuck. Okay. Whatever.
Am I right?
Oh,
Oh well. Maybe it might take until the end of the chapter to do it.
no. I want to get
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come
Just give
here,
it
it's
time.
usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chausson, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Alright. I think this might be a good place to end here. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everybody. This is the Diesel of Allrest, signing off. Goodbye, everybody's.
And this is Serena. And this is Serena Magical Flower saying, make sure to paint your own rainbows.
E. Bye-bye.